Hey everybody, I haven't made a video in a while, but hey, I'm here. So, something that's very upsetting to me is the fact that the Supreme Court just decided that they can rule away our Sixth Amendment right to an attorney being present while being questioned by police departments. Now, I haven't said this before, but I went to the police department for an interview. I mean, they can't say interrogation, it sounds a little too rough and people wouldn't show up for it. I thought I was going in to help them. I thought I was being a good citizen, right? I get in there and they start bullying me immediately. They start, "You got something to hide? What are you, nervous?" And that was okay, because that's how things go. It's not okay to me at all, because that completely changed my perspective. And that was the point in which I realized, maybe this country isn't all what it seems. And I turned around from my neoconservative viewpoints at that day. And now that the Supreme Court has ruled that we no longer have the right to an attorney being present while we're being questioned, and pull this up here. This is from the Wall Street Journal, and this is a quote: "A move that will make it easier for prosecutors to interrogate suspects." This is my boiling point. I cannot tell you how many phone calls I just made. I called Washington, I called my legislators, I called lawyers in my government, and I called the governor's office, I called representatives, I called senators. I just made all these phone calls, and not one person answering the phone knew what I was talking about. Not one person. Of course, I didn't get to speak to any of my legislators. So you know what? It's only 1:30. I'm going to go down there later today. I'm going to make an interview with my representative, and I'm going to talk to him exactly about how I feel about this. And I'm going to bring in everything. I'm going to bring in these Wall Street Journal and Reuters and Associated Press articles. I would love to be able to go onto the website and get the ruling myself, but I type in supremecourtus.gov and it says forbidden. Well, what do you know? I'm forbidden. They just ruled away our Sixth Amendment rights like that. You think they're going to stop? You think they're just going to go, "Oh, we got the Sixth Amendment. Alright, good job, guys. I'll catch you around later. See you later." No, no. They're coming for your Second Amendment now. If they can vote, they just vote. They didn't consult anybody. They didn't talk. They just said, yeah, what do you think? Oh, okay, no more. Just like that. And if you think they're going to stop at the Sixth Amendment, they're not. They will never be satiated with one amendment. They're coming after the Second. They're coming after the Fifth. You know what? They're going to go after the 9th and 10th for all I know. Hell, you watch. There's going to be a voting next week on whether or not the Bill of Rights is constitutional or not. Whew. So, the Supreme Court has effectively performed high treason against the United States Constitution and the American government and the country. Not the government, excuse me. It has committed high treason against the Constitution and the American country and its people. Now, the people who performed the treason and the people who looked the other way or didn't do anything are just as guilty. So, remember when Obama kind of fucked it up, but he said, "I swear to uphold, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States from all enemies, foreign and domestic." Well, that's an oath that he kind of has to uphold, otherwise, impeachment proceedings. And if nothing happens, if he doesn't say anything, yeah, I'm going to push for impeachment proceedings. I'm going to get petitions and I'm going to go talk to people. And you know what? I might not have that much of a base. But damn it, I'm doing something. What are you doing? What are you doing in a time when the Supreme Court can just vote away your Constitution? Can just take away your rights to a lawyer? What are you doing? It's time to get off your ass, and it's time to make phone calls, it's time to make appointments, and it's time to change this country. I'm done dealing with it. I have never been this pissed off about something. And I apologize for swearing. I try not to do that in my videos. I have never been so upset, and I've never been so livid at something. There's a book I want you to, a little bit of recommended reading here. The Federalist Papers. This is what the founders, a few of the founders, Alexander Hamilton, James Madison, and John Jay thought of government. And they go in to talk about things, and I recommended that. And it was only until I bought a copy of the Anti-Federalist Papers that I really understood. Because once you see both sides, it's easier to understand. So, Federalist Papers, good reading. Back on point here, it kind of seems like they're holding this up here. Okay, watch your Second Amendment, watch your Second Amendment. No more Miranda rights. Watch for martial law, watch for martial law, watch your Second Amendment. No more right to a lawyer. What are they going to do next? Because they were on the line of scrimmage, lined up, waiting for somebody to say hike, to attack the Second Amendment. And they flanked us, and they slapped us on the side of the face and said, no, you don't get no lawyers now. These dirty tactics are not going to stop until they are out of office. Talk to your representative, present some facts, and get the bastards out. Vote the bastards out. Because you know what? Obama hasn't even been in for a year. And look what he's done. Look what the Supreme Court has done. Look what Congress wants to do. You can quote Feinstein all day. You can fill up pages on a notebook on a notebook filled with quotes saying, I'm going to attack the Second Amendment. What was the quote? It was like, if I had the chance to total gun ban, Mr. and Mrs. America, turn them all in, I would have. How does she keep getting voted in? Anyways, I'm running out of time, but guys, so is America. That was cheesy. We don't have much time. We don't have any time, if you ask me. If you don't flood your representative with calls, and if you don't make an appointment and show him how angry you are, let him know how angry you are. Be reasonable and anyways. The time to make the change is now, because if we miss this opportunity, we're not going to have another one. Plain and simple. I'll see you around. Good luck.